After nearly 4 years, the family of murdered Thoriso Themane are finally going to get closure as sentencing proceedings against convicted child offenders are finalized here at the Polokwane High Court. The pre-sentencing proceedings began on Monday when we saw probation officers arguing and presenting their recommendations regarding sentencing, leading to Tuesday where we saw some of the child offenders also testifying as well as their parents. Now today we expect that Judge Violet Semenya will hand down sentencing against the 6 child offenders who've been convicted of Thoriso Themane's murder, as well as 2 adults who've also been convicted of common assault with intention to do grievous bodily harm. Now Thoriso Themane was attacked and later died when he was attacked at Fona Park by a group of teenagers over a fight that had ensued over a cap. With us today is the family member of Thoriso Themane, that's his older brother Karabo Themane, who will just take us through what the family is currently feeling at this particular moment. Karabo, a very good morning. We know that this incident left your family still traumatized after it had occurred in 2019. How are you feeling currently today? The convicted child offenders as well as the 2 adults will be sentenced.
Good morning, Katlego, and the viewers. Well, today is an exciting day because it's a long journey that we've been through. I don't wish this on anyone or anyone's family. It was a painful process, and today is the climax, and finally we're going to get justice.
We saw some of the child offenders in court during the pre-sentencing processes from Monday, some of them saying that they don't feel that they belong in jail or they should be imprisoned. You know, what did you make of that?
Well, that showed me that they don't have any remorse, you know. They don't see that what they did was wrong, and to me that was an insult to the life of my brother and to the family and to the community. To say that we know we caught you on camera, you were committing a crime, and then now you have the audacity to say I shouldn't be punished like a criminal, whereas you had exhibited criminal behavior.
And do you believe the report by the social worker and probation officer that, you know, some of these child offenders who've already been convicted barely showed any remorse?
I 100% agree. They didn't show any remorse. I even saw it in court that maybe they don't realize what they did, but they're not showing any remorse or any respect to the family.
And they also tried to reach out to your family following that incident when your brother Thoriso was murdered. You know, how was the reception, and how do you think the reception with the other families will be going forward of course, these child offenders?
Well, they say they reached out. For example, the other families say they sent groceries together with the other families, but we don't have that on record, you know. Our family was receiving condolences and gifts, so we're not sure if maybe they brought it under camouflage or what, but we don't have any record of them saying we're the parents of the culprits, we are sorry, here are some gifts. We don't have any record of that. Yeah. So going forward, like we said, we know that the parents didn't send out the children to say, go and murder, go and commit crimes. So obviously we are open to talking to the family, and obviously they will do whatever it takes to protect their children, but their children were gangsters and they are still gangsters, and what they did was wrong. They should be punished.
And I can imagine your parents, they might not be here today in court, but I'm sure they would like to see some form of justice prevail.
100%. They thought they would be watching it from TV today, but unfortunately they will be having load shedding from 9 to 11, so they'll just have to wait and hear or listen on the radio. But they're very excited and they're anxious because they want to know how many years and what sort of punishment these culprits are going to get. Yeah.
Karabo Themane, thank you very much. That is the older brother to the murdered Thoriso Themane. Now, when this incident occurred in February 2019, these child offenders were 14 and 15 years respectively. Now they have all they have all turned 18. We saw following Themane's murder, there was a video which went viral, and in that video you could hear one of the child offenders screaming "Big Five committing murder." Now that has enraged the court. Now sentencing proceedings will get underway shortly here at the Polokwane High Court. With that, I would like to take it back to you in the studio.